Hello, and I thought I'd let you know what was coming on the channel this week, because it's going to be a busy week with the launch of Naval Strike tomorrow. That, according to Origin, is coming out at 9 AM GMT, which is 10 AM CET or Central European Time, and I think that's about 2 AM on the Pacific. And as you can see in the video, I've been preparing by doing a bit of Paracel Storm in the attack boat. And that's so I can get the hang of the TV missile again and the lead time on the burst cannon. You can be pretty sure that taking out attack boats and helicopters is going to be a big part of the new Naval Strike maps, and so that's what I've been trying out. I've also been doing a lot of tanking on Firestorm, and that's so that I could unlock the Phantom Prospect assignment finally, because I've got a strong feeling that's going to be one of the requirements for the Phantom Trainee assignment, which is part of Naval Strike. At a rough guess, it will be similar to the Phantom Prospect. There will be clues in the Naval Strike maps to the code you need to enter into Battle Log to open the assignment. Now, I will try and look for the clues, but I will probably find out the answer on the forums, the same as everybody else does. But I will do a video on the Phantom Trainee explaining how you unlock it and where the clues are. And that will be marked as a spoiler just in case you don't want to find out. I'll do videos on the 4 new maps, what the layout is, where the objectives are, and what interesting little features they have in terms of levolution and that kind of thing. I'll also do a video on the inside of the carrier, which is pretty much going to count as a map because it's going to be an infantry only internal part for the carrier assault mode, which I'm also going to do a video on, and we're going to look at what is the best mode for taking down a carrier. Is it going to be playing the game as full conquest, holding the objectives and taking the carrier's health down to 0, or is it going to be assaulting the carrier as soon as you can? I'm going to be using nothing but the Naval Strike weapons when playing on the Naval Strike maps, and that's so I can do a better review of them once they are fully released. Been a bit hard to do a review of the AR-160 when most of its animations are broken, and we've had recent patches to the AWS and the AA mine, making them less effective than they used to be. The AA mine has had more restrictions on how you can use it, and the AWS has had more horizontal recoil added, so now's probably a good time to take another look at those. One thing you can expect in the new videos is a lot more gameplay, because I have a lot more options now I'm a member of the Curse network than I was when I was on the YouTube partnership. So there'll be quite a lot of gameplay, and you'll be able to see just how mediocre I am. Although after a couple of days of practicing in the attack boat, I am getting pretty good at it again. And I've got the TV missile kind of sorted out. As long as you don't do too many adjustments in its flight, then it will pretty much hit where you want. Although I haven't got the hang of pressing E to escape out of it quickly. If you don't know that little trick, if the TV missile is going to hit what you've aimed it at, you can press E and escape out of the TV missile, and it will still fly off and hit its target, but you've got control of your boat again. But I'll cover things like that in a little video on tips and tricks using the attack boat. Hopefully you might have noticed a bit of difference in the voice recording on this episode, and that's because I've bought a new microphone. I had been using a Samsung Go mic, which is like a little portable mic, pretty cheap, got it off eBay, but I've upgraded it to the Samsung CO1U, which is its bigger USB brother, and it's a full-size mic with bigger pickups. Haven't quite got it set up the way I'd like it yet, it's a bit quiet. At the moment I'm having to record with the volume level at 99% to get it to sound right, but hopefully I'll get that sorted once I've had a look on the forums and things to try and work out how to set this thing up properly. So that's it for this video, but I'll keep the gameplay running so you can see my grisly death in a few moments when I take on 2 attack boats and a helicopter, miss my TV missile, and realise too late that I've actually run out of ammunition in my burst cannon. So that wasn't too bad a run, and hopefully I'm prepared for Naval Strike now. Thanks for watching.